Hey Frida, how's it going? So I'll be back real quick. I'm just gonna switch out chairs since I still have my squeaky chair right now. Alright, so Episode 2, Children of Arkham. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Assuming the old friend's going to be Cobblepot. So this is probably going to be like a Penguin heavy episode. Also, should I have the crowd play on or off? Basically, the crowd play like allows you guys to make decisions, either through like a mobile app or I think like a desktop, like a website or something. I don't know if it'll like tell you a website. The thing is, I was playing last night, episode 1, and just doing different choices just to see what the reactions would be. And then just so you guys know, I after I found out like the different reactions and stuff like that, I went back and I played it again, basically following the same choices that I made the first time, like the ones that you guys saw. Only difference being that I was a dick to Falcone at the party rather than being like nice to him. Everything else, all the other choices were the same, because apparently the choices continue over to the next episodes. But as I was doing that, I found out that you can pause the game. So what I can do is I can basically just pause right before like a big decision, and then just let you guys vote in the chat. That way you guys don't have to like download any apps or anything like that. So I think I'll turn crowd play off. And then yeah, once there's like a big decision, I'll just hit pause and let you guys vote. And I am doing fine. Thank you for asking. If you guys hear any snoring, that's just Mika, my dog. She's sleeping on the couch next to me, so you might hear her snore. We'll see. All right, let's just jump right into it. Previously on Batman.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake. Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
All right. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Damn.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
You gotta be nice, Alfred.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Okay. So we're gonna search in the alleyway 20 years later.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Yeah, that stuttering that you guys saw for a bit, it wasn't like the YouTube or anything like that. For some reason, the game stuttered for a bit right there. I know there was an option over to the right, but I wanted to see if there's anything else here other than that right there. I guess we could talk to Alfred. Theater.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
How's my day been so far? My day has been okay. Just been doing chores and stuff. Just need to clear my throat. Question is, why the hell would you walk down an alleyway like that?
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
I don't know what's up with those like weird shadow things. Yeah. What the fuck's up with that?
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a bug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
She wants the D.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Alright.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
All right. First choice. Do we give him the morphine or do we not? I mean, you could hurt him. That kind of goes against what Batman does. I mean, that's kind of against his whole thing. Could give him the morphine. Maybe he'll talk. I don't know. What do you think? Should we give him morphine or should we not give him any morphine? And I'm glad you got the headset today. It's a good headset. Hope he suffers. I'm assuming that's a vote for don't give him the morphine. Here's the thing. It says hurt him. So it doesn't necessarily say give him morphine, don't give him morphine. It just says hurt him. And I don't know if that would be a good decision. Because I don't want Bruce to like attack Falcone or like leave any marks on him. Because then, you know, that's not going to look good in front of the cops. So I don't know if I should give him the morphine or not. I don't know. Give me a vote. You say no, but that's because you're a terrible person. So you think I should hurt him? Because I should probably give it to him. Okay. Ease his pain or hurt him? Alright, I guess we'll ease his pain.
Uh, 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Oh, damn.
Go!
I'm guessing it was the Cobblepotts. I think they're the ones that put the hit, because he said friend. And Cobblepotts and Wayne's were friends.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
I think it's a nerve agent.
Tell me if she says anything.
Because her mouth is like all purple.
I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Yeah, see the skin.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Yep, she was injected with something.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Just be nice to her.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
I don't know if I should have said that. I kind of want to be friendly with her. She seemed nice. She's like the only one who seemed to have our back. I don't really trust anybody else. Except Alfred. Even though he did kind of lie to us. Ah, I love that car. That car is awesome.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Alright, I just want to see if there's anything else we can click on here. No. The car's fucking stunning. Yeah, it is. That's a pretty sweet car. Though I will be honest, I'm more of a muscle car myself, rather than a sports car fan.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Select a drone to search for Oswald's cell phone signal. Press X when you find a portion of the signal.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Okay.
Bring me her head!
My opinion is always right, Freedom. Always right. Never wrong. Yeah, it's over here.
There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh. Batman versus Penguin.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is...
I don't know! Please!
Name. Right. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Where are they?
Falcone. We all saw how you felt about Falcone. pounded him into a pulp on live
Harvey
TV.
did. Can we trust him?
If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many.
Oh.
Time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing, I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Look at this hipster doofus.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Damn, that guy's fast. You already ran out the door? For a tall dude, he's pretty quick.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
The sass is real. I need to talk to you urgently. Stack deck, 6 p.m. No capes. Come on, Bruce. I swear I could disguise of some kind. I don't think it's shady that a billionaire playboy is in a club like this in the bad part of town. Let me guess, I'm probably gonna have to fight some bikers. Yeah, I like it. I like it more for the story than for the actual gameplay. I'm not really a fan of the gameplay. Put something on the jukebox. I'm probably going to piss off some people.
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Aw, can't change.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
You know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it.
cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah.
Just a second.
Funny seeing you here.
Mika wants to leave the room. Alright. What don't I like about the gameplay? I'm not really a fan of QuickTime events. I mean, I don't hate them, like a lot of people do, but I don't know. I mean, I guess this game just kind of... I mean, I don't know. Keeps me on my toes, because I have to constantly be paying attention to everything, little thing that's going on. Because at any moment a QuickTime event can happen. But yeah, like I said, I'm one of those people, like I can play a visual novel and be fine. I mean, as you know, I have a writer background. When it comes to video games, I'm actually one of those people that like story is more of a selling point than gameplay. So like, there can be a game with like an awesome story but really shitty gameplay. Like that one Game of Thrones game, not the Telltale game, but the one based. There's one based off a movie, the TV series, and there's one based off the book. The one based off the books has like really terrible gameplay, a lot of bugs and stuff like that, and it's just really bad. But the story is really good, so like I can put up with that. But if you have like a game with awesome gameplay, well, I can do that. I can put up with that too. But yeah, basically for me, story is always going to be a selling point. So I don't mind a game like this. It's just not my preferred style. But I like the story so far. So even though it's not completely faithful at all to the comics, like it kind of takes liberties with a lot of things. But I'm just kind of looking at this more as like a alternate universe version of Batman. There's something saying faithful.
So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't want to start a fight with Frank because he seemed... I mean, he wasn't being rude at the moment, so...
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway.
I can kill you now if you want.
Over, you really screw them.
Yeah, I do.
Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does.
Bitch.
You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, Sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Yep, here comes the hipster dude. This guy looks like such a dweeb.
Well, Bruce.
Oh, he has a twin.
You were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it.
Look at that dude's sweet
Clear
mud
for her.
chops.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
We're gonna punch him in the face.
Not done yet. I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Better get the hell out of there.
Come on, this way.
Hey, yeah, you pretty much missed it. How's it going, HJJ?
Quick, check the alleyway. You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
All right. So another question, what should we do? Should we back away or should we kiss her? You guys decide. I'm doing great. You subbed on like the same. Oh, thank you, buddy. Kiss Selena for the sake of it. Kiss her. Alright, you guys both want me to kiss her, so we're gonna kiss her.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, denied.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Stay out of trouble, or see you again. Are we in this together?
Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
On the second season, since you prefer it more. I haven't played the second season. This is my first playthrough of the first season.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I think it's more like a blackmail thing.
The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Alright. Another choice for you guys. Should I visit as Bruce or visit as Batman? Alfred eats hamsters. Oh my god. Why would you do that, man? Why would you spoil that for me? Go that's who you want. Both are good. Yeah, I'm just I'm not asking like what you guys like what would give me the better option. I just kind of wanted chat to play along with me so you guys can choose. I'm leaning towards Batman. Oh. So we got Bat for HA, and then we got Bruce. And now HA is switching to Bruce. So you guys think I should go with Bruce instead of Batman? Because on Batman, I might be able to intimidate some stuff out of him. But, I don't know, Bruce, he might be more willing to talk without me needing to threaten him. However, I don't know if that will, like, ruin my image. Alright, we will go as Bruce. Bruce, because you haven't seen it?
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Yeah, smart idea, Bruce. Speed right in front of the cops, why don't you?
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows? Maybe I could return the favor one day.
Oh.
Seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
Bruce has that jungle fever. She's pretty good looking though, I would say. She's cute.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
You're working with Oswald Cobblepot and his thugs.
Working with them? They're a bigger threat to order than those masked freaks. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do...
I just wanted to answer some of the chat questions. Yeah, Frida Fury streams on Twitch. I do too. I mostly stream on Twitch. I'm just... Yesterday actually was the first time I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm only doing that just because my Twitch is having some problems with chat, where sometimes like chat posts aren't going through. Like people's messages are getting like shadow banned for some reason, and I have no idea why. So until that gets fixed, I've been kind of bouncing between YouTube and Twitch. But I will be streaming on Twitch on Wednesday. As for the mic, I mostly use a Blue Yeti to do all my recordings and streamings and stuff like that. But because I'm using the PS4 share, I'm using a Turtle Beach headset. I'm specifically using a Turtle Beach PX22. But yeah, I'm only using I usually stream with the OBS, but I have all that stuff set up for Twitch. But since I'm doing a YouTube, I decided just to use the PS4 share. So I'm using the Turtle Beach, but usually I use the Blue Yeti. But yeah, I like this Turtle Beach. I've been using it for over a year now, and basically the whole reason why I bought it was because there's a Turtle Beach adapter that I have that will allow me to record stuff with OBS and stream through OBS, as well as listen to the in-game audio live without needing to use the remote play, because I don't have a Windows 10, I only have a Windows 7. So yeah, like without this, basically I would either have to play the game deaf, or I would have to plug in my headset into the computer, which would give me a like 3-second delay. So because I want to hear the audio live, I got the Turtle Beach with the adapter. But I actually like this headset. It's like really comfortable in the ears, and I personally think the mic quality is pretty good. Plus it allows me to like, there's like a lot of audio settings on it that I can mess around with that won't mess with audio with you guys. So if like something's too quiet for me, I can raise it up, or I can lower it without having to mess with the audio that you guys hear. So I like that. Turtle Beach and Blue Yeti, yeah. Yep, no problem.
You think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Alright, another choice. What do you guys think? Should I betray Harvey? Or should I stick with him? What do you guys think? Don't trust Hill. He's not nice. Yeah, I don't, to be honest, don't really trust him. I mean, he is a politician and stuff. He does kind of come across as kind of sleazy and slimy. I have a feeling that we're going to have a falling out with Harvey eventually, because, I mean, at some point he's going to have to turn into Two-Face. Not to mention, I mean, we're hitting on Catwoman, who I guess they're dating, which is really weird, because that's not, like, in the comics whatsoever. I mean, I know this series isn't, like, completely faithful to the comics. It kind of takes liberties and stuff. It's just weird to see Catwoman paired up with Two-Face. I mean, I guess this is before he becomes Two-Face, but still. Don't trust him. Support the Harves. We gotta put a dent in crime.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
Alright, just a second. Freaking dogs. Alright. Sorry about that.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
The judges may bow, but the voters will burn you at the stake when I turn you in.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Now, if Bruce was smart, he would have a tape recorder on him recording that whole conversation and let that loose. Especially the whole part about the judge backing down and all that stuff.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Punch him. I'm trying to play this almost like how I think the comics would play. Like, Bruce wouldn't attack anybody. He wouldn't punch people. I mean, then again, I did start that bar fight, but at that point, I was like, the fight was already going to happen. But Bruce wouldn't, like, attack a mayor. Batman would, though.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
Alright, see ya, HJ. Thanks for dropping by. Much appreciated.
I hacked into the
Hope
image
everything
feeds
goes
from
well
the
with you.
security cameras at the auditorium.
Hope you have a good day.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hells, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed. First by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Okay.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office.
Someone has to stop Falcone. Gothamites have been patiently waiting for mob boss Carmine Falcone incarceration for decades. I wish there was a way I could turn off the TV, but I can't. For some, that patience is wearing thin. The police can't touch him, God won't strike him down, and I'm paying a fortune in taxes for what? Said downtown shopkeeper Samuel Slater. So when a local television station aired dramatic footage of the Batman incapacitating Falcone, only to be driven away in a hail of police gunfire, some wonder if the police shouldn't be thanking Batman instead. As far as I'm concerned, let the Batman do what the courts and the police can't, Slater commented. His frustration is well justified, having filed an extortion complaint against Falcone over a decade ago. His complaint was dismissed for lack of evidence, and Falcone again walked free. Police raid main properties. Gotham City police carried out a massive raid on multiple properties connected to billionaire Bruce Wayne yesterday, including Wayne's multi-million-dollar mansion in Bristol County. According to a source close to the investigation, GCPD was acting on a warrant to seize assets and files related to Wayne Enterprises. The company has recently come under scrutiny after possible mob connections and other corruption charges recently came to light. Wayne Enterprises chairwoman Regina Zellerbach strongly disputed allegations in a statement telling the Gazette, "Wayne Enterprises is happy to cooperate with authorities in this matter. We have every confidence they will find no evidence of wrongdoing." Latest polls show Dent and Hill tied. New polls find incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent locked in a statistically dead heat as the race for Gotham City Mayor heads into its final weeks. Both men hope their upcoming televised debates, to be held at Wayne Memorial Auditorium, will be the event that gives one of them a lock on voters' hearts and minds. Experts find the latest poll results surprising considering the deep well of resentment many voters have against Mayor Hill and the vast resources Dent commands. They suggest it points to possible overconfidence on the part of the Dent campaign when assessing Hill's perceived weakness. Doc shootout suspect escapes custody. The main suspect in the horrific Doc massacre is missing, according to a spokesperson for the GCPD. The man, whose identity is still unknown at this time, escaped from the back of police vans shortly after being taken into custody at the Gotham docks. He is suspected of being one of the gunmen at a brutal shootout that resulted in multiple casualties, including several GCPD officers. Police are still seeking answers, but a source close to the investigation says the brutal nature of the crime has made it particularly difficult for the officers assigned to it. Damn, there's like a lot of news. Carmine Falcone murdered in police custody. Carmine Falcone, the notorious Gotham City crime boss, has been killed while in police custody. Reports say Falcone died from injuries sustained in a shooting that took place inside GCPD's downtown headquarters this morning. The identity of the killer or killers is still unknown, and no one in the department is talking. Oh, so Vicky didn't use the identity of the police woman, even though we gave it to her. Anthony Gotti, Falcone's attorney, told the Gazette, "There's a conspiracy of silence, and we're going to sue everyone until someone starts talking." Falcone had been in police custody less than 24 hours when he died. He was apprehended by the masked vigilante Batman the night before. Distrust in Gothamites' biggest concern. The results of a survey of Gazette readers reveals a widespread distrust in the institution that supports Gotham City, from the mayor's office all the way down to the street sweepers. Taken as a whole, it shows a city gripped by paranoia and fear. 9 out of 10 residents describe Gotham as unsafe or dangerous, and 7 out of 10 said major changes needed to happen soon, or they would move away, even if it meant unemployment or other hardships. Interestingly, Batman appeared to evenly divide readership, with half of respondents saying he made the city more secure, and the others saying he made it less secure. Gotham at the Falcone, who do you want to be? When people talk about Gotham City, they talk about crime, and for the past 5 decades, crime in Gotham City had a name: Carmine Falcone. His criminal empire was rumored to be worth millions, and whispers of his influence are heard throughout the police department, city hall, and beyond. So what happens when the man behind the myth finally shuffles off his mortal coil? Without Carmine Falcone, who is crime in Gotham City? Furthermore, if our great city's signal-defining characteristics is called into question, then what defines us? If we are no longer shackled to the blight of organized crime, then who are we? To the citizens of Gotham City, we have the opportunity to reinvent ourselves. Who do we want to be?
These rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
I wish there was a way to turn this off.
In other news, nobody goes
But
to
there
Gotham's
isn't,
dive
as
bars
far as I
expecting
know.
a quiet night out. But police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office.
The more I hear about my father's life, the worse it gets. It's bad enough he had business connections to the likes of Falcone. Now Mayor Hill claims he robbed the very land Rain Tower is built on, from the Cobblepot family. I want the truth about my family, but increasingly I dread what I'm going to find. After all these years, Alfred revealed things to me about my parents I had never heard before. How my father engaged in corrupt business dealings with Carmine Falcone and Mayor Hill. He claims he kept this all from me for my own protection. Whatever his reason, I still have questions that demand answers. The corruption stories about my family are wreaking havoc on Harvey's campaign, but he hasn't distanced himself from me yet, and I'm not going to stop supporting him, despite pressure from Hill. I may not have gotten the answers I want from the mayor, but it's the relationship in my life now that are more important than the past. I confronted Hill. He confirmed the rumors about my father, including that he stole the land on which Rain Tower was built from the Cobblepot family. That certainly starts to explain why Penguin is going after the Wayne estate. I rushed to warn Selina that Penguin was coming after her and ended up trying to kiss her. She's a criminal by trade and I should keep my distance. Yet I can't seem to help myself. We both have to be careful though. Penguin is dangerous and he won't hesitate to exploit our personal connection if he discovers it. I introduced Penguin to the Bat. Not surprised he would be a fan, as strange as that might seem. Penguin is obviously working on some bigger plan, but Selina is the one in immediate danger. After what happened with Falcone, I don't intend to underestimate him again. After what happened inside GCPD's own headquarters, it's apparent that Gordon and his department are going to need all the help they can get. Whoever drugged Montoya and got her to kill Falcone did it right under the lieutenant's nose. He may be the disdainful Bruce Wayne, but he needs Batman now more than ever. I gave Montoya's name to Val. I know Harvey and Gordon would be angry, but I see Miss Val as an investment, and the press can be a powerful ally. Falcone's gone, killed by a police officer's bullet. However, his fate doesn't make my life any easier. His criminal influence over Gotham may be over, but I still don't have the answers I wanted from him. He manipulated others for years, but in the end he became the victim of someone else's manipulations. Renee Montoya. Jim Gordon says she's a good cop. True blue were his words. Yet someone got her to murder Carmine Falcone in cold blood, turning her into a pawn to further a mysterious revolution. Let's not figure out who's really behind the killing and why she'll unfairly take the fall. Carmine Falcone and Mayor Hill are the root of the corruption. They claim my family is involved too. but that can't be true.
The backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne,
yeah.
persist that the candidate is
Carmine Falcone implicated my family in his corrupt business dealings with Mayor Hill. It's gotta be a lie.
said these rumors are nothing more than a
Crime Alley. The spot where my parents were assassinated. The alley across from the Monarch Theater is the place my childhood ended and the rest of my life began, violently. Despite the fact that I installed a plaque there to honor them, I made sure the alley has looked the same as the night my parents were shot. Why should I attempt to erase what can never be forgotten? Instead, I need to understand why they died.
Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking...
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Hey, the Wolf, how's it going? How's your day been?
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
This is season 1.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
my advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am,
it is still my primary concern.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
Alright, so what should we do? Should we keep helping Harvey even though he's going to have to distance himself from me in public? Or do I tell him to go fuck himself, basically? I'll be back at it eat. That's fine. I'm thinking still help him. Because, I mean, he's still technically a good guy. Plus, I mean, it's either him or Hill. And Hill is a, not good. Duck Harvey. I mean, he's still technically a good guy at this point in time since he's not Two-Face yet. I mean, it is kind of a dick thing what he's doing to us, or where he's asking. Basically trash us in public, but then take our money in private. Joking. No, I mean, I kind of get what you... Part of me is tempted to tell him to go F himself. Another part of me is leaning on just continue to kind of help him because, I mean, technically he's still good. I mean, it's either him or it's Hill. So... yeah, I think I'm going to help him. He's doing it for the good, yeah.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. Oh, you don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
The makeup person is probably gonna like
say tonight, remember,
be a villain of some kind.
My friend.
Harvey.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never played this before. This is like a blind playthrough, so I'm guessing. I wonder if like our actions here will determine who ends up winning.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Hero is a lofty title. I hope I live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
Well, this better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
You'll always be my friend later on. He's Two-Face.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Damn sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business.
Oh, damn. That's a badass mask, I'll say. I've always been like a fan of the
downer, but these hostages?
The plague masks.
I don't like their chances.
This is gonna be messy.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
He's got Vicky.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Alright. Let's see what else can we look at. So we only we can only get to 2 things. Oh, come on.
Sounds fun.
Could throw him to the TV. Or the camera stand. Bludgeoning, capable of breaking gunman's armor. What would it look like if I did this? Okay. But what if I use the camera? Because in the first episode we went with the funny looking choices. So is there any funny looking ones here? Alright, that looks kind of funny. Like, was he gonna do, like, trip him with the camera or something? Okay, what would the table do? Yeah, let's do that.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
The Scarecrow?
We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
They knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
I always find it funny, like, the way people, like, do, like, injections in movies where they just, like, stab them randomly. It's like they don't even, like, look for a vein or anything like that. Just stab a needle in any random part of some guy's body, and there you go. It's like, that's not how it works. Stay on Catwoman's good side. I'll always stay on Catwoman's good side. I will be honest, if there was an option to romance Vicky, I totally would have gone down that route.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool. Waiting for handouts because they can't be bought to get a damn job.
Do you have anything to say?
You really want to hear what I think? Gotham's blood. George.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
And what about the corrupt elite? The millions, fortunes of the unborn? Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne, doing fantasy, having a look away from what you don't want to see. Your friend. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know
Why are the graphics so messed up?
Commence the procedure.
Like some of those guys look like PS2 graphics or something. Yeah, look at that.
Now you know.
It looks so weird.
Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Run, Vicky!
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Oh yeah, that helps.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Get away from your back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
How much you kill anyone else?
What, your turn, Dent?
Oh, damn.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Do we save Catwoman? Or do we save Harvey? I'm leaning towards Catwoman. Let me see what you guys have been saying. Always being the end. Heavy comes in, medic kill me. She comes behind him and stabs him in the back with a syringe and dies. Yeah, Matrix Saver. Yeah. That's who I'm leaning towards. Oh damn, Batman just killed some people. That's how you became Two-Face.
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
Well, I figure if I...
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
I'll explain after this.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public. Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Alright, I guess that's the end of episode 2. Now I'm wondering, does that mean that that the choices you made in season 1 carry over to season 2? But anyways, the reason why I picked Catwoman was because I feel like even if I went to save Harvey, Harvey is eventually going to become Two-Face. So me saving him would have just prolonged that for just a little bit longer. Like eventually he has to become Two-Face. So we already know that that path is going to end in us being enemies eventually. Whereas with Catwoman, I might be able to change that and make her see us as allies. So, plus I mean it's Catwoman, you know. It does it nice, okay. Did you ease Falcone's pain or make him suffer? You and 70.4% of players ease Falcone's pain with morphine. Did you kiss Selena? Of course. Try to kiss Selena. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the majority was going to pick that. Did you visit Mayor Hill as Bruce or Batman? Really? The majority actually went as Bruce? That one I'm surprised. That one I would have thought that the majority would have been that they go as Batman. Did you withdraw your funding from Harvey's campaign? 91 continued to fund Harvey's campaign. Did you save Selena or Harvey? 62 saved Selena over Harvey. She think I would too. Yeah. Alright, so we went with the majority choices that time.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Vicky, why? Why would you betray us like that?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Oh.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
Are you gonna get some sexy time with Catwoman in the next episode? Like this channel, you'll leave a like and a sub. Oh, thanks, buddy. And if you're actually a comic book fan, I mostly do comic book reviews on this channel. I'm trying to start doing more Let's Plays because it's been a while, because that's what this channel started as. But lately, I've just been doing a lot of comic book reviews. So episode 3, New World Order. With Gotham on the brink and Bruce under fire, a new generation of supervillains rise to prominence and threaten to overturn the traditional institutions of power. She wants the DDD. Yeah, I mainly stream on Twitch. In fact, I'm actually going to do that now. Because I'm not going to do the next episode because I'm only going to stream for like another hour. And I don't think I'll be able to finish episode 3 in an hour. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do something like Dead by Daylight. Or something. But, I want to try streaming on Twitch again just to see if I, how the chat goes. What is it? It's Pirate Monkey. That's the same as my YouTube. Because basically, I pretty much just stream on nothing but Twitch. The only reason why I'm doing YouTube is because Twitch has been a little weird with me lately, where it's been like shadow banning people's messages sometimes, and it's not because they've said anything, you know, foul or anything like that. It's just like people saying, you know, like, "Hey Pirate, how's it going?" Sometimes the message won't go through, and I have no idea why. And I've sent Twitch multiple messages, multiple emails. They haven't gotten back to me yet. But yeah, let me try streaming today. I'll stream for like an hour and then see how that goes. See if the chat is still messed up or not. It probably will be. But yeah, I mean, it's too early for me to stop streaming. But I don't want to... I'd have to end my broadcast if I want to switch to a different game, and I don't want to do another video on YouTube right now. So I'll stream on Twitch. We'll see how that goes. So tomorrow and Thursday, I most likely will be streaming Wind Waker on Twitch, and then on Friday I might come back with episode 3 of this game. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to end the broadcast here, and I'm going to be switching over on Twitch. It's going to probably take a few minutes to get that set up, but hope to see you guys there. And if not, thank you guys for dropping by and keeping me entertained and helping me make some choices in episode 2. And I hope to see you guys with episode 3. So later.